I do have Hello and welcome back. As you can see from my surroundings, this is a special video. I am currently in Chicago for a few days with a friend, and today I have a little bit of free time on my hands, so I really want to get out on the town and go thrifting and see what there is to find here in Chicago. I thought it'd be really fun to take you along with me and do a video of all the shops. While I do have some free time today, I am on a little bit of a time constraint. Like I have something to do down the line. Rather than try to hit up a massive Goodwill or a Salvation Army, I have decided to go to vintage seller resale shops and also Crossroads Trading, which I believe is more of a consignment store. Back home, I don't really go to vintage reseller shops that often, just because I thrift so much myself and there's such a price hike there, which I totally get. Those people have spent their time and energy finding those amazing pieces for you and doing any alterations or cleaning that they may need. But since I thrift so much, I feel like I find my own amazing things for those lower price points. But if you want to score those secondhand gems in a new place and you don't have all day to dedicate going through all the racks at a huge Goodwill or what have you, vintage resale shops can be really great to hit up because those pieces have already been curated for you and you can just shop kind of like at a regular store, but you know that anything you bring home is going to be one of a kind, is going to be something really special in your closet. So let's finish up our coffee, grab our lift, and head out the door. The first stop I made was to a store called Festive Collective. This shop was so cute. The outside was decorated entirely pink and the inside was adorable as well. I could have moved in here. I would say this shop has a heavier focus on like party supplies, balloons, and gifts, but they did have a couple of small racks of vintage, including this colorful vintage hand-dyed denim. Definitely some higher price points here, but you know there is a lot of love and work involved in these pieces. Lots and lots of pastels, girly stuff, kawaii theme. If this is your aesthetic, I highly recommend heading to the shop ASAP. I didn't end up purchasing anything here myself. I couldn't find a good fit for my body on the denim, and the sweaters, a lot of them were 100% acrylic, which I just can't do on a chunky sweater. I will sweat and be uncomfortable, but it was so much fun to come here and look through the racks. My next stop was Crossroads Trading. This is a consignment shop, so it's full of current modern pieces. I was really looking for specific things here. I did not want to try on anything that I know I can easily find at a Goodwill, so I went for some bottoms and some blazers because I always have a hard time finding blazers that fit my body. I also found these I Am Intentionally Blank shoes to try and this awesome hat. I had a lot of fun here. I actually went back into the dressing room a few times because there were so many amazing things to see and try on, and the prices were pretty reasonable. While in the dressing room, I heard some girls saying that there was a Buffalo Exchange right across the street, so I thought, why not, and headed over. Just like Crossroads, this is a consignment store, so you're gonna find a lot of modern pieces here, but often you will find labels that are typically attached with higher price points at a much more affordable range, which is one of my very favorite things. Found some really cute pieces here to try on as well, so I'm really glad that I stopped by. My last stop for the day was to a shop called Lost Girls. Again, super duper cute store, both on the inside and out with the decor. This is a vintage reseller shop, and let me tell you, there was vintage for days here. The store is also highly curated, so many amazing pieces. I browsed for a very long time. Unfortunately, nothing came home with me because everything that I wanted the most just did not fit my body correctly. Again, I was looking for really specific things that I did not think I could easily find on my own in a Goodwill, but if I lived in Chicago, this would be a repeat stop for me. It is so good. So if you live in the area, definitely stop by and give them a visit. You will not be disappointed. Back home from Chicago in a more familiar surrounding, and I am ready to share up all my finds from you. I had a really fun time visiting all the consignment and vintage reseller shops, so let's take a look at what I got. First purchase was this maroon hat from Crossroads Trading. Crossroads Trading was the store I was most excited to visit just because we don't have one here in Minnesota, and I've heard so much talk about it from other YouTubers, but I would say it was pretty much the same as what I would consider a Buffalo Exchange. It had a mix of like Forever 21 with the bigger name brands, so definitely if you go, be aware, look at tags, because you don't want to spend like $25 on a fast fashion piece, at least in my opinion. I don't want to. Maybe I shouldn't say what you want to do. I don't personally want to. This is from the brand Vince Camuto, if I'm saying that correctly. It's 100% wool, and I've never had this style hat before, but I really liked it. I think a hat can just add such a finishing touch and make clothes look like a full outfit. And I paid $12.50 with this, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's in great condition, so I think that's a great price. Vince Camuto 100% wool hats were selling for about like $50 something. So yeah, I think a great score. The next purchase I made at Crossroads was this oversized blazer. If you follow the fashion scene, you know that blazers have been everywhere, blowing up this season. I've been on the lookout to add more kind of oversized, straighter finds to my wardrobe, so I was super happy to find this. Tried on like 3 different blazers at Crossroads, but this one, as soon as I put it on, I was like, yes, like this fit is perfection. It is longer, it's double-breasted, so you can wear it like closed with a belt, which we've seen a lot of people doing this season. It's also a houndstooth print, which if you've watched my previous videos, you know that was a fall fashion trend I was hoping to find secondhand, and it is in great condition. The previous owner did not even undo the back vent. It does have shoulder pads, but I do feel like they're small enough where it just gives the blazer a structured look without looking kind of comical and too over the top 80s. And I picked up the blazer for $15. Super happy with this find and cannot wait to style it up all fall and winter long. The next thing I found was from Buffalo Exchange, and it is this burnt orange slip dress that kind of has this dot print. I don't know if you would consider this leopard print or not. It's kind of just dots. This was actually new with tags, and I got a size large because I really like it when slip dresses have kind of a bigger oversized fit, so then you can layer like chunkier pieces underneath too. There also was a skirt option, but I decided to go with the dress because I just feel like you can do a lot more with the dress. You can layer underneath and you can layer over top. I also like doing a trick of belting the middle of the dress and then tucking the sweater into the dress so it looks like a skirt. Love the longer midi length. I styled it up already with some knee-high boots to kind of cover up the leg area on chilly days a little bit, and I'll definitely be pairing this with tights as well. My last find was also from Buffalo Exchange. It is this chevron print beige and cream sweater. This has a Ghani label on it. I did a little bit of research. I think it's actually like Ghani for Anthropology, but still, it had a lot of pilling on it when I picked it up, but I just grabbed my trusty fabric shaver, which I'll link the one that I used for you guys down below, and just shaved off all the pills, and now we're good as new. It is a like wool Angora content, which I love, so it does have a little hailing to it too, and it's just so cozy. I am super happy with this find, and I paid $25 for this. So as you can see from the price points, not quite the same type of score as you're going to find at the thrift store, but consignment stores can be really great if you are trying to find newer pieces, have an easier time participating in trends, but you're also trying to avoid purchasing brand new clothing. You can also bring the things that you're no longer wearing into your closet and get some credit there and save yourself some money. So I would highly recommend recommend making a stop and checking them out if maybe thrift stores aren't your jam, or you're like me and you just didn't have like all day to spend digging. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video. Hit the bell so you can get a notification next time I post a new one. And don't forget to subscribe if you are not already. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!